Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kira.
And we are
the Keepers of the Books,
your online librarians. And we're here today with a storybook book haul. So this is all picture books, easy readers, at least one board book, some activity books. You're really going to enjoy this book haul, especially if you have little ones that you're trying to buy storybooks for any reason at all, or you're just trying to look for some bedtime stories or some good reading for your kids, because reading makes them smarter after all, right? Our first book is Doc McStuffins, Welcome to the Toy Hospital. And this one features, of course, Doc McStuffins and all the characters. It is a larger board book. So it has the board book and it has the words here for each item so they can learn what things are, which you see in a lot of Doc McStuffins books. So here's another one. It doesn't have any lift the activity flaps or liftable flaps, but you can certainly learn words and how to spell them and what items are. And it's just really cute, as all Doc McStuffins stuff always is. 2016, it's a Disney Junior, so we want to thank Disney for this review copy. As with, you'll notice a lot of these are Disney this week because Disney sent us some fantastic ones.
The next book is The Bill the Cat Story, a Bloom County epic. So Bill the Cat thinks everybody can find a friend. And so he sets out on an epic journey to find even the loneliest person a friend. Great illustrations, very detailed. You'll notice some are in black and white and some are in color. And the text is pretty little kid friendly. I like how it has a little bit more unique rhyme style to it. Not every page rhymes, but where it does, it's kind of fun. So I would recommend this for any preschool age up through about 3rd grade. And this is a review copy from Philomel Books, imprint of Penguin Random House. And Kiss the Book. Thanks again, Kiss the Book, for giving us this book.
This is by Berkeley Breathed. I think what's fun about this one is you look and you can see in the pictures there's a can of Mountain Dew. It's for ages 4 through 33 and 36 through 89. So if you're 34, 35, this book's not for you. Sorry, you can't read it. If you look back here, Winnie the Pooh is almost decapitated. So study the pictures in this one. It's a ton of fun. And they've got these bright colors. They're just quite different. Study the details. I don't know why he's trying to kill that thing with a fly swatter. Bella's Fall Coat by Lynn Pluorde. This one is from Disney Hyperion. I just love this little girl's hair. I think it's just adorable. This is about a little girl whose fall coat is just getting a little worn out and a little too small, and she doesn't want to give it up. It's her favorite coat. She has fun in the leaves with it, but Grandma says that it is time for a new coat. And I think a lot of us have this experience with kids. They are attached to something, whether it's a stuffed duck that is falling apart and has no little yellow fur left and it's just a mesh covering most of the fluff gone, or the blanket, or
the jelly shoes.
What? Every kid has something that they're attached to, and this little girl, it's her coat. I think this is a great story to show little kids how they can let go of something and how something new can be great as well.
This next book is Explorers of the Wild. So a young boy and his bear go on an exploration of the big wild to make a big discovery. And they saw, so it says here, we were both explorers. I love the illustrations. There's fun little details in the butterflies, even the ground. You can see, not on this particular page, but you can see like the little creatures and snails and stuff on the page. Bright colors, perfect read. Toddlers or preschoolers or maybe even kindergartners. This is a review book from Disney Hyperion. Thanks.
The author is Cale Atkinson. And Callie saves the day. Sheriff Callie's Wild West. I'm sure many of you know kids who watch this show on Disney Junior. And this is a lift the flap book with over 50 flaps. This is a review copy from Disney Press. Now, this book has animal sounds, counting, action words, shapes, and colors. So what a perfect book for learning, especially for preschool and into kindergarten. Let's just pull open this little flap with the cookies. Oh, it's a heart. How cute. So you're finding the shapes. There's a star. And you have to find 10 gold nuggets in this page. So there's your counting. And this one, you're finding action words. If you need a book for a preschool kid who loves Sheriff Callie's Wild West, this might be the book for you. It is a board book.
This next book is Ginnie Louise and the School Field Day. Ginnie Louise wants to win a medal, but the 3 really bad kids in the school are determined to ruin it for everybody. This takes place at Truman Elementary's Field Day. The troublemakers are known as Captain Catastrophe, Destructo Dude, and Make My Day May. So as you can guess by those names, it has a little bit of a Western feel, but the illustrations are adorable. I just love the detail in Ginnie Louise's, I think she's a hedgehog's hair. There's sounds throughout the page, and it's a great way to introduce kids to different sounds or just a fun story for pre-K. This is a review book from Disney Hyperion.
The author is Tammy Sauer, and it's illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. A set of Sophia the First Level 1 World of Reading readers. So there's 5 books in here, all Level 1, which is grades pre-K through grade 1. That simple text and word repetition. And they're going to have about a 280 Lexile level, if you know your child's Lexile level. For more information on Lexile levels, we will make a video on them. They're not quite as straightforward as a grade level, but they fit kids much better. And you can tell where you need to go with their reading. Look at the beautiful, bright, vivid illustrations. You can see how many words are on a page, so it's not going to be too intimidating. But with 5 books in a book, it's going to keep the child reading for a little while. So they'll have the feeling of being able to carry a book around. And you only have to buy 1 book, not 5. Anyways, that's Sophia the First, 5 Tales of Friendship and Fun.
This is from Whisker Haven, and it's a read-along, and it's called Nuzzles and the Easter Egg Mix-Up. So this is just a fun story that features the Palace pets from Disney, and it has different character voices, the illustrations are cute, and all the characters go on an egg hunt for the Easter season. And I like this book because it not only features one narrator, but also features Cindy Robinson and all the voice talents of Katie Zeef, Julianne Buescher, Henry Kaufman, Sinai Victoria, and Gabe Eggerling. So these are the different voices of the little Palace pets. So it makes it so it's more of a full cast audio, and it keeps the kids engaged.
And it has sound effects. So the perfect thing about reading with a CD or an audio is that it really, really helps the kids learn to read. Both their fluency and comprehension will increase. Those are 2 totally different things. Just because a kid sounds like they have fluency and they can say the words doesn't mean they're understanding them. So it helps with that. Fluency also includes speed. So listening to a CD will help them to increase, especially their speed. They'll see the words, they know how, they'll hear the sounds. So reading along with an audiobook is a perfect way to help a child learn to read.
What I like about read-alongs though is they have sounds for the kids to know to turn the page. So it's a good way to teach them to recognize specific sounds when they're listening to things.
And we have another one, The Lion Guard, The Power of the Roar, with character voices and sound effects again. You have your little disc, and you have your voice talents, and they're listed there, and those are your characters. And then you're going to read along with the CD. This one's a story about Simba's son. This is about Kion. Kion has to learn the power of his roar. And the Lion Guard and Kion, of course, have to battle the evil hyenas as usual. And this is about them learning to stand up for themselves. But the pictures, again, you have the nice, vivid, bright colors that just engage the kids so much. And this is a review book from Disney Press, as was the last one.
So we have a couple of Lion Guard's books. This next one is Foolie, a friend of Kion's. And Foolie, as you can see, Foolie is the cheetah. And so I like this because it features some of his other characters in the series. Bunga, who's your lovable skunk.
He's not a skunk.
It features Bunga, his lovable friend, and many other characters from the series. So Foolie feels out of place in the group, and she wants to find her place in the hunting world of her. And I love this because it includes stickers.
Look at the cute stickers.
So the nice thing about this series is there's not only different books, but there's apps like we mentioned to go along with it. So it's a full interactive experience. This is if you didn't guess already, a review book from Disney Hyperion. And it's recommended for preschool and kindergarten.
Well, I got the Fun Lion Guard set. It's Defend. You have these little scenes. So you have lots of little magnetic characters, and it's an activity book. There's 2 sheets of the characters. There's the characters. And there's lots of little scenes. And both sides of this are magnetic. You can store your characters on there. And there's a couple little books involved. The first one is Lion Guard Defend. It's just a cute, sweet, short little book based off of it. So this is a great little book to exercise their mind as well as enjoyment. And so you have like search and finds, mazes, all that kind of mind stimulating stuff. And this all comes in a cute little carry case with a handle. And that's a review copy from Disney Press. All right, so ages 3 through 6.
Mostly because it has small pieces. This next one is Moana, the storybook read aloud with CD. It features voices from the characters in the movie, including Dwayne Johnson. And it has sound effects, so it's like the characters from the movie are reading the book to you, including sounds to make sure you turn the page. Kids who are big fans of Moana will love listening to this book. Cute illustrations, story's a little bit longer, so it's definitely a read along or a read aloud. Ages pre-K up through about 2nd grade or ages 3 to about 8. And this is a review book from Disney Press as well.
Of course, if you have someone who is a little older and they love the story, you could go higher as well. If they're learning to read, there's plenty of text, and you've got the audiobook that they can read along with. Moana is a review book from Disney Press as well. Ballet Cat, What's Your Favorite? By Bob Shea, a review book from Disney Hyperion. Many of you know Ballet Cat already. You have Goat, who is Ballet Cat's cousin, and Grandma is coming over, and they both want to be her favorite, but she has to pick one. She can't say both. She has to pick. You know how that really works for a grandma. Goat's gonna do his magic tricks, and Ballet Cat's gonna do her ballet. She's going to have her favorite. If you like Elephant and Piggy, you're going to love Ballet Cat as well. So there's not a lot of work. It's on a page. The pictures are nice and simple. And it's very cute. Ages 3 and up again.
It's by Bob Shea. You may recognize him from other books he's written. Elena and the Secret of Avalor features Sophia the First as she discovers that Elena is trapped in her locket and has to break and decode the secret of Avalor. This is a fun sneak peek into Elena's world as well as Sophia's. It's great crossover, perfect for your fans of princesses. Cute illustrations, fun text. Definitely would recommend it for pre-K up through about 2nd or 3rd grade. There's a little bit more text, so if you have an older reader who's still learning to read, they might appreciate this book. It's a review book from Disney Press.
Okay, Mickey and the Roadster Racers. The race for the rigatoni ribbon in Italy, of course. And it has some trading cards in it. You can look for this one in January. The trading cards, like the stickers, are in the front and the back. And they have information. You got the picture of the car, and you have the information. I like this one because you have the pages that are going to appeal a little more to the boys. The Runaway Meatball, kind of reminds me of Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. And the Olive Oil Slick. Now this page, if you notice, is going to look more like a mini book. Minnie and Daisy, bright as pink. So this book will work for boys or girls. I love it. And you have a few more words on the page, so this is one you could read with them or for an older reader who just wants to read a fun book. It's a review book from Disney and Disney Junior.
It's Elena and Naomi's Big Adventure, another book in the series of Elena and Avalor. So as you can guess, this is probably a popular series for the year. And on this one, the 2 friends go on a fun adventure. You'll notice that there is a lot of Mayan undertones in the illustrations and especially in the dress. The text is really fun, so it has some fun silly text as well as real text. And the story's not too long, so it's perfect for being read aloud to for pre-K as well as for older kids to learn to read, to be able to read as well. And that's a review book from Disney Press.
This one is available in January 2017. Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, of course you know the story. And there is the audio CD with it, so it's a nice short version of the movie exactly. Look at this list of the cast on the CD. Ewan McGregor, Liam Neeson, Ahmed Best, Jack Lloyd, Natalie Portman, Frank Oz, and Ian McDiarmid. Of course, those are the people who played the characters in the movie. What I really like is it works for so many ages. Of course, it's going to be aimed at ages probably 3 through about 8 or 9. But if you have a reader who reads on a little bit lower level or is learning to read, even an adult who's learning to read, because you have the audio CD and the older story or the story that everybody at all ages is familiar with, this is a perfect book for that situation. Because they won't feel like they're getting talked down to. They're going to know the characters, they're going to know the story. You will recognize the pictures from the movie, and that's a great one.
When does it come out?
This one comes out in January 2017.
It's Star Wars, Poe and the Missing Ship. So my favorite character, BB-8, makes an appearance in this book, and Poe and BB-8 are on an adventure to fight the First Order. So these pictures are very Star Wars-esque, colorful, bright, action-packed. The text is a little bit longer, so this would be a better read aloud. I think that you will like how the story goes, especially for you Star Wars fans. So for pre-K up through about 2nd or 3rd grade, or either read aloud or for a bit older kid, want to read themselves. And it has stickers!
This is a review book from Disney and Lucas Press. It comes out in January 2017. Disney on the Farm, Touch and Feel. This is a very popular one for little kids. It's a board book, ages 6 months and up, and the library gets requests for these touch and feel books all the time, at least the public library. So you have the different sensory feelings, and you can see what those are like. This one comes out in January 2017, so you can look for it then. And our final set is a Frozen World of Reading Level 1 reading set. So Level 1 is going to be grades pre-K through 1. That's ages about 3 through 7. Simple text and word recognition. There are 6 books in this set. They range from a Lexile of 150 to 280. When you look at these, look on the back, and they have the Lexile level at the bottom. You're probably going to want to start with the lowest Lexile first. There's a few less words on a page, little easier words. And you're going to build and finish with the one at 280. There's not really a lot of difference between 270 and 280, but there will be some difference between 150 and 280. So as you go, you're increasing their reading level and their comprehension and fluency. And obviously their word recognition and repetition. It's got all your favorite characters, Sven, Olaf, Elsa, Anna, and so that's a perfect one for kids reading at this level. Now the thing is, if you do have younger kids or older kids, these books will fit because of who the characters are. If you have kids who are a little older who are reading at this level, they're not going to feel like they're being talked down to as long as they love the Frozen characters. So even if you have a junior high kid who's reading at this level, this is a great way to get them to proceed with that. So look for these. They are out now. And 6 books is a perfect present, don't you think? A whole set. All right, thank you for joining us for our storybook book haul with reviews. We are wanting you to tell us in the comments below, what books are you looking for? What characters, what storybooks are you looking for your little loved ones? They're going to want to have their favorite characters in their books. And we can keep an eye out for those or let you know what other books are available. So please put that below. And again, you'll be seeing our icon up around here about now. So please click on that to subscribe so you can find out more. If you hit subscribe in the notification, which is a little bell picture, then you will get notifications of when new videos are available. And we will bring you those as soon as we can. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.